Hello everybody. Welcome to 6WC Finals Mappool Showcase. Congratulations to everybody who actually made it to finals. And I'm today's streamer, Mashoot, and today with me is Mappool and commentator Walters.
Hello, once again.
Yeah.
All right, we have quite an exciting pool for you guys. I'm a little bit tired, so apologies if anyone notices in my voice. But without further ado, I think whenever you're ready.
Yes, I am ready. Let's go. Number one. Sorry, I think both of us are very tired.
Yeah, I think one of us just woke up and the other one hasn't slept yet.
Yes,
so
and
this is gonna be a great showcase.
And both of us are on extremely terrible sleep schedule. Anyways, number one.
Yeah, starting us off with number one. It's gonna be gonna be very standard, like usual.
Yeah, number one, Yorushika Shikaki to Coffee. Wakanayo difficulty map by Stargazer. And yeah, it is a number one.
Yeah, it's finally getting some Yorushika into the map pool. And yeah, no way, CN actually FC'd this.
No way, dude.
Yeah, this map is gonna, honestly, for some players, especially mouse players, it might feel even easier than last week's Mod 1, which is fair, but it's gonna be slightly harder than last week's. Overall, in terms of pool scaling, some of the things got a little bit more. I shouldn't say some of the scaling got a little bit more attention than others, so just trying to basically tailor the map pool to the remaining teams, just so we can I wouldn't call this manipulating the results or anything, but definitely have to adjust some of the maps based on the performances of each of the teams.
Yeah, especially the difficulty scale. Like if the map rules are too easy or too hard. I think the map rules are pretty alright last round.
Yeah, the map pool last round, honestly, although a lot of people complain that the scaling was a little bit screwed, which to be honest, it kind of was, at face value at least. A lot of the teams did very, very well, especially towards the latter matches where we did see some very unexpected FCs come out for some of the hardest maps in the pool. So yeah, we are definitely addressing some of that this week by making it even harder. But in any case, yes, it's going to be no Mod 1. This is, I believe, OD 9.1.
Yes,
no,
this is
OD.
Wait, OD.
I believe it's only OD 8.4 and AR 9.1. Yeah.
No, this is actually AR 9.3.
Okay, we're actually just hinting at.
Yeah, slightly faster. But yeah, this is 180 BPM and only 5.4. Okay, nearly 5.5 size, I think.
Yeah, and this is pre-rework, about 5.34, and it will feel pretty much like a 5.34 map, or it's 5.38, I forgot, but yeah, it's not too bad. Overall difficulty target for this round was around 5.4, 5.35. Some of the picks, you might notice, hasn't really increased in scaling from last week as well, so yeah. Hopefully the maps themselves are still fair. That is, there's one exception to that map, to that rule, and that's DT4, because CN really wanted a map in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways. This is not 5.5. Laser tends to round things.
Yeah, they round things up no matter what. This is 5.45. Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly, the most farmable No Mod 1 I think we've had in quite a while.
I don't think so. Last week's No Mod 1 is quite farmable.
I mean, yeah, but like, I guess farmable for a different subset of people
Yeah.
because this is very typical Yorishika aim. And unlike last week, well, I should say like last week, there are some streams in here that tends to buff the star rating a little bit more than it should. But yeah, the angles themselves, they will be a little bit different, not quite the generic aim as before. But with that, we are going to be moving on to No Mod 2.
No Mod 2, if my computer can start working. Okay, yes, my computer's back. No Mod 2. We have Ahisa Crater, a Lego difficulty map by Suikun. This is a unranked map. This is Graveyard.
Yeah, so this is a map mapped by some of you might know this particular player.
Yeah.
Suikun. Love Suikun. Anyways, this is gonna be on No Mod 2. So this is gonna be actually a little bit slower than last week. Why? Okay, CN just flat read this.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, this is gonna be pretty much like last week, but instead of your generic streams, we're gonna add a little bit more movement, make it a little bit more slower, just so that
people can
at
adjust
least
to it. Yeah.
yeah. And the streams are gonna be much longer. So,
Oh yeah, definitely. These are what, 20 minutes? 18 minutes? Oh, this one is long. Oh.
yeah. So
Yeah.
some of these go to around I think 33. So yeah, it's really starting to get to the point where we're no longer just, mapping bursts and actually mapping streams.
Yeah, and then we can definitely see more streams than Bus Sliders, which is also good.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is actually a No Mod 2. Yes.
Yes, this is.
We're actually getting streams. Yeah. Although, yeah, it's more of a death stream map than really in No Mod 2 aim map.
Yeah. Well, it's not really a
Fine.
death string at 175.
Yeah,
still, yeah.
it should feel doable, but the OD is slightly higher.
Oh yeah, this is 8.5.
Yeah.
And also AR 9.2 as well.
Yeah, the 9.2 honestly is more of a boon to this map because it will make it a lot easier to read, at least for a lot of people. But yeah, this map relatively free. Once again, if you're able to stream 175, which I expect most people here at this point should be able to do, this map, apart from a few segments where you might get caught off guard by nerves, yeah, there you go, another one of those 33 node streams there. Just happened. Yeah, but as we get into the ending here, few more buzz sliders. One big long stream.
Oh yeah, that is. And
yeah, the ending
slightly spaced.
does not stop. Yeah.
Slightly more space stream at the end, but that is it for No Mod 2. And No Mod 3 out. We have another pretty well-known tournament out map. This is the binary middle Egomo id mo tanjunni
Ego mode.
Egomo. Oh,
Yeah.
Jules.
Ego mode no mo tanjoni. This is at least in, I guess, higher ranked tournaments, especially 4-digit, particularly 5k plus.
Yes.
People got sick of this map pretty quick, but
this was mapped for OWC, and then every tournament said, yes, this is a good map.
actually, this was used in every tournament, and then the Osroad Cup also decided to use it, just because, yeah, it's the second to top diff of this song. It's just such a good map in general. And that's why it's, I believe, the third most used map, at least in tournaments in 2021. But yeah, this is going to be, the definition of ult. There are some one-thirds, which might be a little bit annoying for some people. But yeah, some people are definitely quite sick of this map at this point. But honestly, it just plays incredibly well. It's a little bit awkward in some of the sliders. But there are going to be some larger spaced out segments in this as well. See, and I'm surprised. Well, not really. You're like 19k, I think. Or slightly higher, but like, bro. Alright, thank you to CN for grabbing basically every replay, apart from a select few. 16k, yeah. Kind of did a bit of speed, a bit of a speed run of the pool. Actually, yeah, just add a 0 and that's probably our actual ranks. At least that's what I feel is mine right now. Yeah, this is also going to be probably the first week that you might notice a lot of the maps, especially in no mod, becoming higher than AR9. This one in particular being 9.2. But yeah, these KIs definitely challenging, especially if at this point where you really haven't had a break yet.
Oh yeah, we have one in the early on, but yeah. And we got into the more intense section with slightly spaced first. Oh, that one is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one. And there's going to be one more pattern, which is incredibly evil if you haven't played the map.
Yes.
After this slow slider.
The difficulty is definitely getting up. Well, I don't think difficulty will be the difficulty gap from semi-final to final won't be as big from quarters to semis.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh, really?
About that. Yeah. I'll be real here. Expect some maps to have as much of a jump as it was from quarters to semis. But in general, yeah, we're not going to be pushing as hard from this week to the next either. As we basically narrow down to the few remaining teams. Expect the maps to obviously still get harder, but still remain relatively fair. Basically, you might still see some FCs next week, but in any case,
I don't think we will see that many FCs. Well, we already
especially this week.
Yeah, especially this week. Probably none. I don't think like one next week.
We're not sight read FCing these maps. So yeah, these are getting hard.
Anyways, no more 4 attack.
Yeah,
we have Isomers, DJ Rice says Citrus, Symmetric, Ishitiak's Insane Map by Real Lazy, so it's tech.
Yeah, and this is going to be, again, another pretty popular map now that this has been ranked. And oh yeah, just a real quick note though. See that beginning segment with the sliders there? Those are early. Those are literally mapped earlier before the beat actually happens. So just remember that and hit them earlier. And you won't drop 50s or your combo. But this is one of the few maps which I believe has been pretty much another big jump from last week, despite the Nomad 4 being quite difficult. This is going to be, again, very difficult.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it's not just that one diff from BTT4, which I've used in other pools 4 times now. But okay, this is a one diff higher. This was in the grand finals of a few tournaments, I believe. But yeah, this is one of the few maps in the pool which, if you get an FC, that's really quite impressive because this map is brutal. Although there's breaks, it's very easy to find a miss. The buzz sliders are painful.
Oh yeah.
The rhythms are painful.
Oh, this is painful for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely on the brutal level.
That being said, it's definitely practicable. You can definitely spam this a few times in the editor and understand all of the patterns. Like this one that you just saw, for example. Not the ones just then, but the kick sliders. Once you get the timing down for those, it's not too bad, but I believe I break here because I'm skill issued. Yeah, but really the ending is pretty much the same as the beginning. It's just constant.
Yeah.
And with that?
Yes.
Yep.
That is it for Nomad 4. Up next, Speed, which is...
Yep. And honestly, Nomad Pool is quite speed gated this week. The Nomad 4 was already 200 BPM, and we're gonna get this week.
Nomad 5, we have Prim Koisuru Uchu Senso, another 220 BPM, Lemon map by Lemon TT. And yes, as the difficulty says, this is 220 BPM speed map.
Yes. Is it Nostalgic Blood? No, it is not. This is, I believe, someone's practiced it from
2013.
Yeah. But as you can see, we're getting some actual tapping speed.
Yes.
And it's still AR9. Yeah, it's a little bit doomed.
Yeah, but also remember, this is from 2013, so AR9 is fast doing those meters.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say this map is difficult to read though. It's going to be mainly testing your left hand.
Yeah, definitely more left hand testing, as we can see. Those are 220 BPM, just saying.
Yeah. This is probably the first week where we really see, I guess, a separation of players on teams. Some of your members will definitely be able to play this quite comfortably, and others, Ono 220 isn't not doable. Just the intensity and the frequency of bursts in this map, combined with the length of some of the streams, we're definitely gonna have to we're definitely seeing, or at least I believe, a lot less high accuracy FCs than before. Definitely speed gating a lot of people with this one. This would be an early stage 5 tournament map. Yes, it would be, because this map, 5.35 stars before the rework. It's actually 5.5 after.
Yeah.
I won't lie, this is, although not the longest map, at least it's OD7. Anyways, moving on to the Nomad
7. Yeah. Anyway, Nomad 6. The gimmick, which we have Polyphonic Branch Arushoujo no Senzai Isiki, extra difficulty map by some hero, and this is rhythmic.
Yeah, so this is gonna be the rhythmic gimmick pick. Basically, this map constantly shifts in BPM, but a lot of it is taken up by the sliders, mapped into the slider, so you won't be able to notice it. But yeah, weird rhythms, mix of alt and speed almost. 210 bursting.
Yeah, this is those are 1/6 bursts, right? Or 1/8 actually.
Those are 1/6 bursts. If they're 1/8 bursts,
that would be
this would be a 6-star map. So most of those bursts comes in at 210 BPM, and we're gonna have to couple that with controlling your aim afterwards into the sliders as well.
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, this map isn't the worst. It's not epic, but it is once again quite bursty, especially at those higher BPM ranges into another alt section now. And this is where the rhythm differences really kicks in for this map.
Shifts between 1/3, no, 1/4 and 1/6, I think, the bursts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well as putting in those space 5-note.
Yeah, out patterns there. And those doubles are ugh.
Yeah. And honestly, if you're not caught up by those, the easiest way to break on this map would just be on those sliders. The aim is actually quite awkward. And Ian on this on this sight read is actually yeah, he told me that he actually nearly broke on a lot of the bursts as well, so do watch out for those. But there's another thing that you should watch out for near the end of the map.
Oh.
Which is gonna happen right here, where there's still gonna be map afterwards. So
there's definitely a slowdown section with the wonky sliders. People should be able to hit them, I hope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just be careful not to get slow slided at this segment, but this ending pretty much, yeah, there is not much left. Just some few consolidation notes.
And don't misread those angle patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that is it for No Mod 6 and the entire No Mod pool of the finals, which means we are moving on to Hidden, starting with Hidden 1.
Hidden 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have.
There was some contenders for this slot, I won't lie, but you do not have the map apparently. It is very new, so it might have been updated. Since
I think,
was made. But we should be okay. If not, we can just get a live play.
The replay is made for an older version of the map.
Yeah, that's fine. Just order the replay.
Yes.
I think it got ranked.
It did. It got qualified. So yeah.
I was hoping that we could time the map to. Yeah. This was qualified, and it's just such a good Hidden 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hidden 1. Anyways. Okay. We're back.
They can see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
This is this triangle, Yoruno Circus, Silence Another Difficulty, mapped by entry.
Yeah, and once again, we're introduced to back and forth reading, and that's going to be combined with flowing right away into some of the more awkward perfect slider stack and note pattern segments. Literal clown music.
Yes.
And CN has an idea. Make an edited version for replay so that it doesn't happen. That is true, but that takes time and effort, and we're a little bit too lazy at 6 a.m. in the morning, so... yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to just see the auto replay of this, but...
Oh yeah, this is definitely the Toho quota. The Toho quota will be reached a lot this time.
Yeah, the Toho quota, we were saving, provisions every week, just for this week, where we basically crammed, I think, at least one Toho song into every pool, every mod pool.
Yeah.
This time.
Wait, let me actually count.
Yeah, but Sipoki, you played Bugsy, which was the other map that's in the hidden one slot. But yeah, this is gonna be heavier on the aim than the flow aim. But didn't talk about it during the beginning where it happened. But yeah, the start of the snap with the burst, yeah, that's probably the hardest part. So if you get through those, just keep calm, and the rest of the map, as long as you're comfortable with the reading, should be relatively fine. There's still, of course, some reading involved, but okay, maybe this bridge segment as well is quite hard.
Oh yeah, that is. Wait, this the Pokemon messed up the replay.
Yeah, there was another map in here, but a lot of this map is quite breakable, actually.
Wait, he played a different diff. Oh my.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Retractive window during a slider.
Wait, I actually
You
want to try
lunatic.
it.
How about we don't? Because you'll lag your client out.
Yes, I'm actually lagging my client out. Anyways.
Alright.
Oh, they changed the diff thing, so the original diff thing doesn't exist. And now
Yeah.
Stipoki's replay redirects to nothing. Oh my god.
Unfortunate. Anyway.
Unfortunate. Also, changing Lunata to another is actually cringe for a Toho song. Shame on the mapper. Actually, shame on the mapper. Anyway, Hidden 2.
I believe there's another lunatic diff in the set.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, anyways, on to Toragora no Ubisha Mountain, which
Yes.
was going to be the Hidden 2 for last week.
Yes, another
But,
Toho song. And this is
yeah,
a
this-
very hard song.
Yeah, this is going to be AR8 flow aim, predominantly low BPM control, and yeah, Mappa changed his name on them while we had a quick scare. Yeah. Anyways, this is yeah,
This is
This
hard.
probably one of the harder maps. Especially if you're not comfortable with AR8 in general, this will probably feel impossible to play at first, at least. But yeah, this is going to be AR8 flow aim, which is very different from just typical AR8 aim. But that's not to say that there isn't aim in the map either. This was originally supposed to be last week's Hidden 2, but a particular someone convinced us not to do it last week. So yeah, you're going to be getting it this week instead. See how you go. But yeah, if you get bored, you can always play this with DT and get drafted onto your Off-Road Cup team. As you can see here, just a lot of those awkward angles into the flow aim. Very easy to misread. You really have to keep your tempo exactly right for the map. Otherwise, very easy to find a break on these streams and chain miss and lose a lot of back. And your score in the process as well.
yeah, that slider.
Make sure you go to the right and not the left. But after this, at this break, the rest of the map, pretty much the same as you've seen. There's some quads. Just be careful of the stack notes at the beginning of some of these bursts. But other than that, that's going to be pretty much the gist of the map. Anyways,
that is it for Hidden 2. Moving on to last Hidden, Hidden 3. This is the Tech Hidden, Light Tech Hidden. This is Dictate, Imitate, Outcheer times Fisky's Insane, map by Fisky.
Yeah, so this is going to be similar to what we had last week, but instead of being relatively spaced, this is just going to be more finger control oriented. Again, testing your AR9 flow aim, really, I guess, tech reading, stack reading. And I love this map. I guess you can almost split it into sections. Right now we're at a bit of a lull before the sliders really kick in as we build up here. Yeah, so once again, big thing to watch out for is, as you would have seen with some of those combos, they're actually quads and into the sliders. Well, I should say, some of those aren't quads. That 5-minute burst into sliders. Yeah, it's quite easy to miss on this, especially near the ending.
Yeah, and slider rating is definitely quite easy as well.
But this is one of the few maps where we can expect to see some higher accuracies across the board.
Yeah. Also, yeah, this is OD 7 point, only OD 7 point, so definitely one of the lowest ODs in the entire map.
That being said, with the type of map being, well, with this slot being this kind of map, it's going to feel fairly inconsistent for, I guess, a lot of players here still to get consistent FCs on this. But yeah, since it's the ending section now, watch out for the finger control. All right, and that's that for the Hidden 3 and the rest of the Hidden pool.
Yes.
Which means
Hard Rock.
Yep. Hard Rock 1.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, we only got 3 FCs towards the end of the tournament. Or a few more. I forgot to check the stats afterwards. But,
I haven't updated the stats yet, but yeah. Yeah,
this week, gonna be along the same lines. Although not as awkward and as rhythmic heavy. It's gonna be Rio plus Danshi. As soon as we're ready.
This is quite a famous and older map compared to the rest of the map pool.
If you understand what they're talking about, and
not talk about that.
Yeah.
Wait, this is ranked in 2019, no way.
Yeah, I believe this got loved. This is, I'm fairly sure, the loved version.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's the ranked version. Never mind, I am wrong. Yeah, this got ranked in 2019, despite being a very, very old map. There are quite a few sets of this. The loved one is much older. But as you can see, This one's going to be a little bit more bursty than last week's. Whereas last week's was very awkward and focused more on rhythmic aim. This one's going to feel a lot more consistent. So, yeah, it shouldn't be as oppressive as maybe what we've seen last week, but again, it's still going to be quite difficult. Again, with a lot of these order maps, there's not really huge opportunities to take a break at any point. We'll be getting another one, I believe, almost near the end of the map. So we got a while to go yet. The degree of control needed for this one is a little bit higher. And it also comes in at OD 10. Just as we get into the end
this
of
is
this map here.
quite consistent all over, I think.
Definitely is. It's going to be quite interesting to see who can pull off an FC here, because holding your nerve for this long, especially on a hard rock map, you had a very brief break there. But yeah, this map is quite infamous for being quite difficult. This map set, at least. As consistency maps.
PP sliders, yes, they are some PP sliders, but this is PP sliders before it's PP sliders.
They preempted the change. They preempted the buff.
Yes.
Eons ago. No, anyways. That's going to be your Hard Rock 1.
Yes, next, Precision Hard Rock 2, we have... The Lane, Go Away, Insane Difficulty, Map by Pishipat.
Yeah, so again, another, I guess, more popular map. At least in 2020.
Yes. This is CS 6.4, AR 10, OD 8.4. Sorry, not CS 6.4. 6.5.
Yeah, this is CS5 AR8. Very commonly seen in the free mod pool, but you're going to be seeing it here in the hard rock pool instead. And it's the reason why we're combining these two skill sets this week, mainly the bursting with precision. You'll see in a second as we get onto Hard Rock 3, but the standard aim, at least order style of aim with Hard Rock, not really the most comfortable thing when you have to play Hard Rock and aren't too used to the AR or the CS especially. This map is going to be a lot more brutal on just finesse with these smaller circles. I wonder where CM breaks in this, because this slider segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing quite a few breaks, I would imagine. Definitely practice these.
Also, yes, this is starting this week. It is BO13, so we will see most of the maps being played. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whether that's a blessing or curse, yeah,
Yes.
very easy to do so, and none happening near the end there. Quite unfortunate as he was just about to get the steroids, but that's okay. Still going to be an 800k score, I believe.
Alright, that is it for Hard Rock 2. Moving on to Hard Rock 3. It's another tech map, I think.
This is going to be a Hard Rock control map.
Yeah, this is hard
featuring some slider velocity as well, as you can probably guess by the 90% accuracy.
And also the star rating of just 4.3 in this pool. This is gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's 4.3 prior to Hard Rock, I believe. It becomes 4.6.
Check. Yes, 4.57 after Hard Rock.
Yeah, but that being said, this is probably still the hardest map in the pool to act. At OD10, there's a lot of doubles, and once we're done with the build-up, which you might think was already hard enough to act, we're going to be moving into the quick sliders very shortly here. Of course, this map set, or at least the top diff, was originally mapped for another tournament belonging to a particular kitty cat as a number 6. So the top diff CS3 ult into fast sliders, what a lot affectionately called chonk.
Oh yeah,
this is going to be the same idea, but yeah, CS4 instead. So yeah, you can see the very quick sliders into just the control on the doubles. And I don't believe there are any slider ticks on those sliders, on the faster ones at least.
So you can cheese them if you want to.
But honestly, they flow fairly well into the next few notes anyways, so you probably don't have to do that. But it's just really in these down sections, if you manage to hold through the first slider PI, you're rewarded with some free combo. But honestly, with Hard Rock, nothing's ever free. And we're going to be quickly moving into the second and final Ki here. And here's where you'll see the more awkward shapes come into play for the sliders, at least. You really have to start aiming these. Imagine top diff Hard Rock. Top diff Hard Rock probably would be, for some players, easier because it's not CS 5.2.
Yeah.
Top diff Hard Rock would be a little bit rough, not gonna lie. Anyways,
that's gonna
DT,
be the Hard Rock. Yes.
Yeah.
DT,
DT turn.
It's the same artist as Hard Rock 3, DT1. We have Snails and Pegboard, Deep in the Night, hard difficulty map by Van Nutsik. And yeah, this is DT consistency?
This is DT aim.
And, okay.
Yeah, consistency. I mean, it's definitely one of the long... actually, no, it's the second shortest map in DT because of a particular map in DT4.
Oh.
But only by technicalities, you'll see.
Yes.
So yeah, this is going to be consistency aim. This one has a lower OD though, at 8.4, 36 for DT, so hacking this shouldn't be too much of a problem. It'll really come down to those who break especially as you'll see. Jumps on this, let's get a bit big. Yeah, like all DTs. Quite bursty as well. One comes in at 225 BPM. But it still should be single tappable for some people here who prefer to play DT that way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, again, I balance between both play styles, I would believe, between single tapping and ulting. As we come out from that into the ending here, again, just not too much to say about this one. It's a DT1.
Yeah, it is a DT1. On the shorter side, but still, it is a DT1.
Yeah, anyways, with that, DT2, it's going to be stamina. This is going to be quite bursty. This is going to be your stamina control pick.
Yeah, this is Polka Dot Stingray Telecaster Strike Hyper Difficulty map by Moth. I think this was used as an alt map in a few tournaments. The higher
way too much at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's higher difficulties used as alt maps. This one has been used as hard rock a few times.
Oh yeah.
This one was in SDK9 as a hard rock, but we're gonna be seeing the lower difficulty of this instead in the DT slot, which I don't believe has been done too many times. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of fast quads. Yeah, really testing your finger control for this one. And it's also going to come in at a slightly higher approach rate as well, 8.4. Wait, not just a speed map, that will be higher AR than 9.7. This one's going to be very close to AR 10 at 9.94, I believe. At least that's the closest conversion from 9.4. As usual, here's a map. Biggest things to watch out for is definitely the bridge segment towards the ending. You don't really get a break before then. And here we go. Probably the toughest segment to read in the map. Apologies to the players who really had to play this.
Oh yeah.
Play it again, yeah. At least it's a good song. And a good artist. Subjective, of course, but... It's all look pretty nice,
Mm-hmm.
at least to me. Anyways, that's gonna
Anyways.
be that's gonna be your finger control stamina pick for this week, and we're gonna be moving on to now the speed pick in the DT pool.
Yes, speed pick. We have DG3. This is a unranked song again. This is Lapix Neo Gravity Extended Version, hard difficulty map by PC.
Yeah, so the BPM actually has decreased from last week, but
Yes.
In exchange, we've made it much more intensive. Both in terms of finger control as well. You just saw with those segments there. Whereas, of course, DT2 was more focused on just consistent burst. This one's going to be more on that finger control, almost tech, DT tech style, with some 5-note bursts as well at that 248 beats per minute. This is going to feel quite stamina intensive as well, quite draining, very easy to lag behind in your reading and quite struggle on this. Some of these bar sliders can definitely be deadly in this map. Was this SDK? No, this was not SDK.
No, this is. I actually don't know. This was the higher diff. I think it was used in higher tournaments before as well.
Yeah. It has been used in hidden a few times.
And Haruk as well.
Yeah. This is not the most common map, at least not nowadays. Definitely not in DT.
Yeah.
This map has not been used in DT for quite a while now. But yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Again, a lot of the maps are on Madebot. It's just the ending on this map in particular that is quite brutal.
Yeah.
Anyone who can hold their combo through that definitely deserves it. And it's not going to stop for a bit here. This is definitely the hardest part of the map by far. And as long as you don't get slow slided. Oh, he did it. Yep. Again. Anyways. Yeah, with that, that's going to be your DT3. And onto the int pick, aka the gimmick / alt map of the DT pool.
Yes, DT.
It's not really a gimmick.
4. We have 21 pilots chlorine difficulty map by Gordon123.
This is one of the 2 maps that was up for contention. The other one's perfectly fine, just as this, but this one is a little bit more int, and that's why I believe CN wanted it in the pool. I will say the important parts of the map, only 2/3 is really important. And 1 pattern at the start, which if you can hit, you'll be in a great advantage, that one right there. Deceptively hard to hit when you're watching the replay, but actually playing it definitely caught me out this morning just a little bit. But yeah, your goal here for this map is just to hold through until the 2/3 point, because past the 2/3 point, as long as you don't get slow slided, there's nothing left in the map. I don't know why I allowed this into the pool, but anyways, it's better than having to play no control again for the few players, or not the few, for anyone who's played in a tournament recently. The no control spam as hard rock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This segment is actually quite difficult. The one coming up shortly here. There's going to be some more flow aim patterns, especially ones where there's a pause in the middle as well. Be careful not to misread. We are coming up to that 2/3 point now. It's gonna be quite a long break shortly. Just have to hold through those triples, which are once again very easy to break on. And after this break, you're done with the map pretty much. The rest of the map is just slow sliders.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Yay. Slow sliders. I love them. Literally contributing nothing to the map apart from free combo.
And score, especially at the end.
Yeah, this is admittedly quite an int pick, but the beginning does its job. So hopefully it should be okay. Just for reference, for anyone quickly typing on their keyboards in Mappool feedback, we did roll, and Bancho has decided that this map will be the one in here. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, entire last one third of the map is just yep.
Yep, that. Anyways, that is DT4, and moving on to free mod. Starting with free mod 1, we have Little Big Uno dos dos cuatro, map by Gero. This is this
is that Russian Eurovision
from 2020, the cancelled Eurovision.
That is incredibly catchy. I won't lie.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, this is gonna be your free mod aim map at a lower BPM as well. So this is gonna really be testing your control and I guess your grid style snapping as well. So yeah, this is quite difficult on Hard Rock and on Hidden. It's not really a reading map, but it's mainly just keeping up with the jumps on Hidden as well. Sneaky triple, no, that's a double there. But yeah. Very typical sliders moving in opposite directions. Some perfect stacks as well there. Just so that the people playing on Hidden aren't falling asleep. But yeah, this is going to be definitely one of those Hard Rock sacrifice maps, I would think, for a lot of the teams here. Because this map is a little bit, almost too difficult for the pull on Hard Rock. Especially with the OD10. But otherwise, the sliders still all cheesable, apart from a select few where you do have to drag the longer ones. Big test of your accuracy and general aim.
Yeah, this song is actually catchy.
Definitely is.
Definitely is.
And MASH unfortunately isn't playing with the video in the background.
Oh yeah, the MV of this song is... yeah, it's glorious as well. But yeah, no, I cannot play with the video. My frame probably dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit unfortunate, but there you go.
But you can always play it on your own, the video. Or you can just watch it on YouTube. That's always the choice. Yeah. Anyways,
free mod 2.
Free mod 2. We have Psyche, Hysteric Night Girl, Awakening, featuring Such. Insane difficulty map by Gisea. I don't know.
Yeah, so this is going to be basically flow aim subtech.
Yeah. And more
something which we're Honestly, this isn't. This is. I would still say balanced towards hidden. This map, if you're not adept at Hard Rock or enjoy playing Hard Rock extensively, this map will still be much easier on hidden than Hard Rock. But this was a number 4 for. Yeah, a lot of teams use this as a number 4 instead, which is fair. I mean, it's somewhat of a tech map. But at this stage of the tournament, yeah, I guess the standards have shifted just a little. So we're gonna put this in free mod instead. But yeah, on Hard Rock, as you can see, quite difficult. Some of the bursts just get a little bit spaced, too spaced for comfort. But it's gonna be mostly the awkward aim that catches people off guard, I would believe. Actually, I had an OD4 in DT. Yeah. I mean, nothing really wrong with it if the map allows for it, but if there's a single burst and you slightly miss aim, you're kind of screwed for the whole burst with lower OD, because note lock is a thing. But yeah, the most difficult part of this map is definitely the fact that there's just no breaks. At least no sizable ones for quite a long time. And going to be heading into the final KI now. If you manage to just hold your combo through here, you're fairly safe. You're going to get some free combo for a while, and you just have to hit one more difficult section and you got that FC in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, careful with that.
Oh,
those were one set. MIT hidden one that was OD 6.5 was pretty hard.
Yeah, sometimes OD doesn't matter when the map is just crazy.
Doesn't really, yeah. Which one was it? I forgot which one I pulled. I definitely pulled a. I also pulled a free mod one that was universally taken as too hard on Hard Rock. But anyways, enough of that. We're gonna be heading into free mod 3. And some of you might know this one as well. Actually, probably most of you who's played tournaments would know this.
Okay, next, free mod 3. We have Amane Boozehound. Down's insane map by Lucent. This is a newer Boozehound. And yeah,
yep, and it's the one that's, again, one of the most overused maps in tournaments in general. This diff included. So yeah, this is going to be a mix of... Yeah, this is just anti-aim at its best. A mix of flow aim, cider aim, some stacks to read as well. Flawless circle size, of course, the S5, some flow aim. Just has it all, and yeah, most difficult section, definitely, actually, it's quite consistent throughout the map, those triples there, where they're slightly spaced. Definitely demands that element of control with this one. I should have asked James for an easy replay. Flashes? Oh. Yeah, that map was... That was round of 32, yeah. That map was mostly difficult because it was just the timing. Yeah. Yeah. Most people who's played this in a tournament. Actually, this map, the higher diff of this, just spammed in open rank.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In like 5k. Yeah, as you just saw, big flow aim sections there as well. Seen the song at least 50 times. Yeah. Not surprised. People pull this as hidden 2 rather than free mod, and it hurts. Just coming into the ending here. The slider aim.
Yeah. And that is it for Fremont 3, last pickable map, which is tiebreaker.
Yeah, and this tiebreaker will be a little bit different from the previous weeks, as you shall soon see.
Yes, for TB, we have Helio and Sakura Burst Galaxy Cutter in Universe difficulty mapped by Skite59.
You do not know how hard CN wanted that act. He sacrificed it all for that act. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed.
Anyways, yeah, this is going to be a little bit more on the techie side for a 1 TB system, but it's going to combine basically every skill that we can probably test reasonably well in a tiebreaker without it seeming overtly unfair. So we're going to start with an alt segment. And what's going to happen with this map as we progress is there's going to be a lot of slider aim.
Yes, as we can see here.
Still within the alt section though.
Alt section with some tech elements here.
Yeah. This is definitely a step up from the previous tiebreakers that we've had, and honestly, this is quite hard. You can get away with this in a 5.7, 5.8 star pool even.
Yeah.
You're gonna be seeing it here instead. Again, just rolling with that slider aim.
Into the more tech-intensive section, I would say.
Yeah, just the after each of the lulls into the KIs, yeah. The only thing this map isn't is quite stream heavy. This map doesn't have that many streams at all.
Yeah.
But the pool has enough of that.
Yeah, the pool definitely has
to be
enough.
Completely honest. That being said, though, still demands quite a lot of stamina, especially your aim. Because to really get the high scores on this map, you do need to hold for the majority of the way, at least through the start. And holding through these sliders when you're in a TB situation isn't easy. We're just in a bit of a slow section now before moving to the next segment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sliders.
Finally into the streamy and burst heavy segment of the map now.
And more aim intensive, I think.
Yeah. It's ending really more focused on more general aim rather than slather aim.
Mm-hmm.
As well as incorporating just a lot of those bursts now into the map, BPM changing back into the slather aim once again. This time much more intense. Yeah, he missed that one on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Trust. It's all calculated, definitely. But yeah, the ending is a little bit slow. But with that, that's going to be it for the map. Just one final slider or two.
And that is it. For our TB, it's finishing at 97.27% accuracy. Thank you, Sign. Yeah, anyways, that is it for the entire finals map pool. The map pool map pack will be on the main sheet very soon. The schedule will take a while, I think.
Yep. Hopefully the stats will be out soon as well.
Whenever
if you're not busy,
less busy and get some sleep as well. Yeah.
Otherwise, I can. Yep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can.
No, you get some sleep first.
Actually, yeah. You know what? With that, thank you everyone for watching, and to all of the players, good luck, have fun this week.
We'll see you in the weekend. Bye bye.